Today on Total Maine, severe symptoms.
They look really sick.
New data shared with us by the state's largest health system provides rare insight into a condition associated with heavy cannabis use and the season of giving.
They want the basic needs.
Where the Salvation Army needs help, making sure hundreds of Maine kids have something to open on Christmas. Plus, the healthcare cliff. We go in the arena, what Congress can do with Obamacare subsidies expiring soon.
This is Total Maine. Here's your host, Terry Stackhouse.
Well, hey there, and thank you so much for joining us for Total Maine here on this Sunday. I'm Terry Stackhouse. It was around this time 5 years ago that recreational cannabis sales started in Maine. It took almost 4 years from the time that voters approved recreational use before adult use dispensaries actually started opening. The market has brought in tens of millions of dollars in tax revenue, with rates set to increase next year too. Today, we're taking a narrow look at one of the risks associated with heavy cannabis use that we're just starting to learn more about. It's called cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome, or CHS. It is a rare but serious condition that can bring on repeated bouts of severe nausea, intense abdominal pain, and uncontrollable vomiting. For the first time ever, Maine's largest medical system, MaineHealth, is sharing their data on this with us.
As the Poison Center medical director, people always think that I'm anti-everything, and I'm not. If people choose to use cannabis on occasion, that's fine with me, as long as they're adults and can make the responsible choices.
Dr. Mark Nevin is medical director for the Northern New England Poison Center located in Portland. He's also an emergency department physician at Maine Medical Center. Cannabinoid or cannabis hyperemesis syndrome, also known as CHS, has been on his radar for about a decade.
It's certainly become more and more of a problem. And these patients, when they present to the emergency department, they're using a lot of resources, which is one thing that I think people don't completely recognize. They get pretty ill.
Data is still limited, but that might soon change. In October, the World Health Organization created a new diagnostic code for CHS to help track the condition. That prompted us to ask MaineHealth whether they're collecting data. The health system shared this chart on emergency department visits across their network. The number of ED encounters has risen steadily, from 7 in 2019 to 83 so far this year.
Is there a typical hyperemesis patient? Is it a wide age range profile?
It has to be in somebody who has daily heavy use for several weeks to months. And so it's going to be somebody who's always using. And the classic kind of textbook presentation is that they present with intractable vomiting, and they say that hot showers improve the symptoms, which is kind of a giveaway that this is cannabis hyperemesis syndrome.
The only way to resolve those symptoms, Dr. Nevin says, is to stop using for at least 1 month. The majority of patients he's treated are between 18 and 25.
How much of a factor is the availability of highly potent cannabis products now?
It's very obvious that the potency of THC is completely different now than it was back in the 90s or back in the 70s. It's a different bear altogether. And usually when we see higher potency use and people using more frequently during the day, that really does increase the risk of these other side effects.
Is legalization a driving factor here in pushing the numbers higher?
Absolutely. I think in every state where regulations have opened up cannabis to more and more people, we've seen more and more side effects. And that's not only cannabis hyperemesis syndrome, that's also greater risk of exposure to people who shouldn't be using cannabis, like adolescents and children.
And we'll have more on this topic soon, including what's happening when young children who've accidentally consumed cannabis products end up in the emergency room. If you ever need help, you could reach the Northern New England Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222. You could also text POISON to 85511 to get help. More information is also available on their website, nnepc.org.